Hi everybody, Ken here with another lantern video for you guys today. Now today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to take a little different approach to things here. Just because once again I'm not really able to get out in the workshop. It's kind of cold. I mean, I have a lot of projects going on, but you know how it goes. But anyway, nonetheless, something to talk about here. What I got here for you guys is a Dietz Blizzard lantern. Now this is no special Dietz Blizzard lantern. This is the current model that you would buy today on the market. It's made in China. It's it's not a bad lantern, but it's it'll get the job done for you and all. But problem is I think they're shutting down production. These things have been seeming like they're harder and harder to get, and the ones that you can get, the prices are going up so high on these things. I don't know what's going on. This is one that I bought several years ago, just because out of curiosity. I had it and actually just had to dust it all off. I had it in the back of the garage. Haven't used it for a while. The fuel dried up in it, and nonetheless, so be that as it may, I had a little bit of a curiosity. So I said, I was looking around on the internet and I was thinking about, what else is there, and then, the price of these things are going up and everything's getting expensive. And I happened to come across this on the Jungle site, if you know what I mean, and rather cheap. I just got it in the mail the other day. It was like 22 and change actually, and free shipping because I'm a Prime member. And I thought, well, let's give her a go just for, the fun of it. So here it is. I mean, I did open it up to take a look at it to make sure the glass wasn't broken or anything, but haven't really taken it out of the box. I haven't really given it much investigation. So I figured I'd do a video for you guys to see what, let's see how it compares to the Dietz Blizzard that's made today. Be kind of interesting, I think. So here we have some bubble wrap on the top, and that's packed very well. There's if you can get in there, I don't know. It's got a support, cardboard support around the top there, and let me see if I can just lift out the whole thing, which I probably can here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let me get rid of the box. And let me pull off the top here. I guess it just pokes through like that. Yep. And the bag. So yeah, apparently this came in two colors, the blue and gold and the green and gold. Although if you look on there right now, the green and gold is like 31 and change. It's like $10 more for some reason. So I don't know what that's all about, but so I opted for just the cheaper of the two. Look at that! It even comes with a small. Look at that little funnel on the top there. Isn't that cute? I didn't even see that. I didn't even know that. All right, so here we have it, and I'm almost willing to bet that these are both made in the same factory. I mean, they're very similar lanterns. I mean, look. Side by side, although this one just is a tad bit shorter for some reason, but I don't know. I mean, weight wise they feel about exactly the same. Yeah, I mean the fount, I mean this is the V&O number 80, and let's see how the handle is a little different. The shape of the top of that one is just a little different, but yeah, let's see how the caps compare. I wonder if the thread of the cap is the same, if they're interchangeable. This one's actually got an O-ring on it. How about that? So it's a little, I guess it's a little different after all. I don't know if the caps are interchangeable. I don't know if the thread is the same or possibly different thread. No, it's actually a little different thread. It seems like that just seems like a little different there. A little bit smaller. Yep. This is the V&O cap. It's just a little smaller diameter. and a little longer too. Actually, it's a little longer. Huh. Okay, so that's interesting. And like I said, the O-ring, we have the O-ring here. They do give you an O-ring because there's no seal. There's clearly no seal around the crimp of the top of that cap. So I guess it relies on the O-ring in the bottom there. And let's see, let's take the globe out, check the globes out, and see how they compare. Take the globe out of this one. Take the globe out of that one. About the same weight, about the same thickness. They both have their logos on them. Yeah, this one tends to have a little bit more of a lip on the top compared to the Dietz. So yeah, maybe they do differ a little bit. Okay, well, let's investigate a little further. Let's take out the burners and see what we're up against. Okay, so we have the cone on this one versus the cone on that one. Very, very similar. The Dietz is a little bit more refined. It seems a little bit more refined than the V&O. A little rougher paint job. But I would almost bet that these are interchangeable. These probably would be interchangeable. Let's not get them mixed up. Let's put that one. Okay, and then the burner housing. Let's see. Okay. Let's see how that differs. Okay. There seems to be a few more holes in the Dietz burner, and they're closer together than the V&O. The V&O has a few less holes, and yeah, there's a little bit more space. But yeah, let's see. They might also be interchangeable. I would assume that. I would assume that you would probably, yeah, I'll bet you that the size is probably the same overall, though. I mean, as far as the quality, though, I mean, it's very, very comparable. I mean, it's the same, about the same weight. Very, very interesting. And as far as the screen on the top goes, the screen is very, very similar also. How about that? All right. What about the burner plates and the wire guards? Okay, now these on the V&O clearly seem thinner. They seem a little less quality than the Dietz. The Dietz is just somewhat heavier, just a little bit heavier at that. How about that also? Yeah, but overall, I mean, I suppose for $23, it's not a half bad little user if you want to just use it for maybe some citronella sitting outside in the spring to keep the mosquitoes away, or just to have for emergency, for for power failure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fuel them both up, and we'll light them up and we'll compare the light. So just give me a second and I'll put them back together and we'll light them up. Okay guys, I'm back. I spent a little bit of time off camera here, fueled up both lanterns. I had to trim the wick on the V&O. It was rather shaggy on the top, and the Blizzard is okay, ready to go. So let me light them up and we'll see what we got. Let's do a comparison. Now, one thing I forgot to check is the action of the globe lift here. The Dietz is really pretty good. I'll have to try that in a minute on the V&O. But anyway, we'll give her a light here, and then we'll get her going. We'll leave it low to warm up, and let's check the action here on the globe lift of this one. Yeah, see, not quite as good either, but it's functional. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess maybe, yeah, it's actually getting a little bit better as I'm using it 3 or 4 times. But okay, all right. So let's give her a light, and And we'll keep that on low to warm up a bit. And yeah, and so far I like what I'm seeing. Let me turn it around to face the camera for you guys, and then what I'll do is I'll adjust them here the best I can away from myself. We'll get that. That probably could use maybe a little bit of a trimming on the Blizzard, probably, but yeah, they're not the best. They're not the best trims I got them. They're probably, actually, I didn't have my good pair of scissors down here to do that. I got my good pair in the garage, but nonetheless, I would say they compare pretty well. I mean, the flames are pretty much equal in width and height and brightness. And yeah, start to warm up pretty nice. Maybe we ought to do a shot without the light. Let's get the lights out here, and we can see what they look like. Alright, a little bit more of adjustment here. Yeah, very nice. I like what I see. I like what I see. So yeah, I don't know if you could see me on camera or not, but yeah, so for 23 bucks, if you just want something to fool around with for, you know, for what it is, I don't think it's too bad of a lantern. So for that, I'll leave you guys for now. Thanks for watching. I wish everybody well, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.